TikTok sensation. And I was so nervous when they got off the plane. I'm going, oh my gosh, I'm meeting a TikTok celebrity. I was in shock and awe that he said yes. But I am so humbled and so grateful that Danny and his family said yes to our invitation. So can we give Danny and his family a huge round of applause and shout out? You ready, Danny? All right. All right, everyone, here we go.
Hello, guys. Buenos dias. So, thank you, Diana, for the invitation. Sweet. There we go. Can you guys hear me? Good morning. Buenos dias. So, thank you, Diana, for the invitation. I had to Google what's a keynote speaker, and then that just made me more nervous because that was the main speech. But I saw a video from Denzel Washington. He had his notes, so I brought my notes I came prepared. It's an honor to be here today with all of you. I was invited here by Diana, Latino Youth Leadership. Immediately, I said yes. I saw an organization that's here to help the community, like where I come from. Diana saw a need for a group to help. So she built this community to help us because she saw a need for it. Just like her, there are thousands of people that have sacrificed for you to have these opportunities for higher education. Now you need to look around and see what is it that our community needs. Our community needs more doctors, more lawyers, more business owners, more CEOs that represent us. You have the door wide open for a higher education. Don't do it just for yourself, do it for others. You are in debt to people that have sacrificed everything for you to be here. And that debt needs to be paid. I started my business in 2019. I looked around and saw things needed to change. I saw inequality. I saw a need for more representation. I wanted to show the people that look like me, we can do it just as well. So I looked at all the landscape companies around my area and I saw what they were doing. I saw what kind of trucks they were driving, their uniforms, and I started doing the same. My company grew, and in the first year, we grossed over 1 million, and we've been growing every year since. So mission accomplished. People are watching now, and they watch my videos, and they see my business, and now they say, if that guy can do it, I can do it as well. And that's what I wanted to show you guys. I was on my morning walk the other day, and I saw a little cat. It was like a little goofy cat, big with a little cat. And it was just walking around carelessly. And then all of a sudden, this big black cat came out of a bush. And immediately, that little goofy cat started crouching like a lion because it saw the bigger black cat crouch like a lion. And that's what we need to do. We need more lions. We need more hunters here. We can't be goofy cats all the time. We got to learn how to hunt. We got to learn how to do business, how to thrive in this economy. There's people watching you. Just like that little kitten was a little goofy cat and saw the bigger cat like a lion and started mimicking him. You have little nephews, little siblings watching you guys. If they see you go to college and get an education, most likely they're going to follow your footsteps. We need more hunters, not goofy cats. You come from a bloodline of greatness. Our culture is amazing. Our food is out of this world. Tacos, birria, pozole, menudo. Second to none. Look up your history. Yeah, and tortas too. Look up your history and you'll see how great you are. You could only reach your full potential through education. That's the only way. My life started to change when I began to educate myself. I read business books, listened to podcasts, and I started studying the art of business. Just like you, I have a debt to pay. a debt to my parents. Mi mamá, mi papá, y mi mamá. They sacrificed everything for me to be here, for me to have the opportunities that I have in this great country. A little bit about myself. I grew up in Santana, Orange County, in California. My parents came over here con la licencia de Dios. My parents worked hard as first-generation immigrants. My dad was a gardener. My mom was a warehouse worker in the night shift for Mary Kay Cosmetics makeup. One day I saw my father's hand, and they had all calluses and were cut up. And I told them, I said, why are your hands so messed up? They were destroyed. And he said, I have to work hard to provide for our family. So one day, your hands are not messed up like mine. And they're pretty good, so mission accomplished. My mother worked midnight shifts at the warehouse, so we won't spend a lot of time with her. But one day she got a phone call from the principal's office when I was in elementary school. The principal called my mom and said, you need to come here to the school because your son's getting suspended. So my mom went into the principal's office, and I was there, and I was crying because some kids were blaming me for spitting on the girls' bathroom handles, and I had nothing to do with it, so I was really mad. And my mom got there to the school, and they told her, we're going to suspend your son because he did this and that. And my mom looked at me, and she asked me, Mijo, did you do it? And I said, no, Mom, I did it. And I still remember her looking up at the principal dead in the eyes and said, I don't care if it's the president of the United States telling me that my son did it. If he says he didn't do it, he didn't do it. And to this day, those words I carry with me. She believed in me even when other people didn't. So that to this day, 30 years later, that has helped me a lot. Every time I have a struggle and I think I won't be able to do it, I remember the words. So nothing's gonna get in my way. My mother was a fighter. She was a short Latina. She loved us so much. She did everything for the family. That's why it's our duty as men to protect our women, provide for them, and be better. They deserve better, but it's a progress. Life is beautiful, and it can be cruel. At the same time, like my tia says, paciencia, paciencia. You have to be patient. It's not gonna happen overnight. The first woman that broke my heart was my mother when she died. My father killed her, then shot himself. This happened when I was 16 years old. I was a baby. When they passed away, my world was not only flipped upside down, it was destroyed. I went to a dark place, gangs, prison, drugs. I thought I had no more reason to live. I was on a path to destruction. A life in prison or dead on the streets. That's until I met my wife, Talia. Love started filling my heart. She gave me a reason to keep going. And I thank her for that, and I thank her for my beautiful children, Andrew and Randy. When I saw Talia for the first time, I told my cousins at a quinceañera, that's going to be my girlfriend. There was no question about it. And they were like, nah, dude, that's not gonna happen. But I was manifesting it. And now she's my beautiful wife, so mission accomplished. Me and my wife struggled financially for years because no one had taught us about entrepreneurship, financial literacy. It was tough. Through education, we opened our business and we were able to buy our home. And to this day, we are always learning. That's why education is everything. It has improved my life drastically. You guys are here. I beg you, paciencia, paciencia. Pay your debt to the people that sacrificed everything for you guys to have this opportunity. Don't lose track of your education. You need to be out there prepared for this world. Through education, you will receive the tools you need to succeed, and you will inspire others to be great like you. Thank you to this country for the opportunities we have. Let's build this country with love, not hate. And you guys need to become the next entrepreneurs, the next generation. Thank you, guys.